would like to welcome to the podium our superintendent, Dr. Lisa N. Perry.
Good evening, class of 2023. Good evening. I anticipated that your response would have a bit more energy than that. Good evening, class of 2023. Good evening. Good evening to those of you graduates. Good evening. Good evening. There we go. I'm Dr. Lisa Herring, the very proud superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools. And I stand here this evening for our first graduation for the year 2023 for Atlanta. And that's the energy that we are required to bring to tonight's occasion. We're required because you've met a set of requirements that now allow for you to go into the next journey of your life. Please allow me to acknowledge our Associate Superintendent, Mrs. Shelley Zizra. Our board members who are present, Board Vice Chairwoman, Ms. Loretta Baldwin, and Board Member Cynthia Bristow Brown. We'll also have an intro later from Senator Jason Estevez, who is also our former board member for American Service. Thank you for allowing me just a few moments, and that's all I really need because it's about our graduates today. Thank you, Ms. Render and staff, and Principal Washington for hosting the ceremony, and Mr. Hill, thank you for kicking off tonight's program. I am proud of all of you. But I'm not alone in this moment of being proud. I'm incredibly proud of the entire APS family and those of you that represent the family members of everyone seated on stage, collectively and individually. Now, how many of us in this auditorium have ever had in our life's journey to overcome an obstacle, to have to climb a mountain, a hill, or something that feels like a Mount Everest? I mean, things in life that in our gut, we know that we must conquer, that we must accomplish, that we must do no matter what. I'm here to tell you this evening that the time that we have together is to celebrate those scholars who have proven to be conquerors, who've proven to be champions, and who have proven to be relentless in doing whatever it takes to accomplish this very important moment in their lives so that they can continue to move forward to be successful. I believe we all have a life example of a hard-fought, hard-earned win like tonight. A win like tonight, where whatever the challenge was, you were able to overcome it. Whatever you needed to get done, someone said yes back then, yes. Whatever it was that was required, whether it was a course, whether it was finding time, whether it was personal sacrifice, whether it was prioritizing the most important thing for the most important thing, we know that our adult education scholars tonight show us what that success looks like on this their lived journey. Please join me. Determination that it requires for you to be able to sit tonight does not go unnoticed. Now that you've reached this moment of achievement, the greater question is, what will you do next? The winning has not ended. If I'm being honest, some of the challenges have not gone away. That is this journey called life. But moments like right now are the testament that will give you the reassurance that whatever comes your way, you will win. You will win. Whether you are a sibling, whether you are a parent, whether you are a friend, grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a neighbor, a co-worker, or a colleague, it is our moment right now to celebrate and champion all of you on this journey, to remind you that the best is yet to come and even greater is ahead of you. So go ahead and be bold and be confident and be determined to ensure that all of what is next in front of you will come to pass. And collectively, just like in the energy you just brought in this room, we will bring that same energy to you along the journey. And thank you for allowing Atlanta Public Schools to be a part of the journey that you've chosen. And know this, you now leave us as legacy alum, which means there's a greater expectation for you to create even more legacies. And what we know for sure in Atlanta Public Schools, when we see moments like this, where success has already started, regardless of where they began, greater will be coming. Thank you for coming together tonight to celebrate this moment for all of you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Heron, for those inspirational words. And now, I bring to the podium a fantastic, beautiful lady, Atlanta School Board member, Ms. Loretta Ball.
Thank you, Ms. Rinder and Dr. Perry. Class of 2023, tonight is your night. I am Loretta Baldwin, your District 2 representative and Vice Chair on the Atlanta Board of Education. And on behalf of the school board, let me take this opportunity to join you all in celebration and congratulations on your high school graduation. What an accomplishment. As Dr. Herring said, you should be proud of yourselves and believe in yourselves now more than ever before. The determination it takes to finish this process and achieve this milestone is enough to halt the progress of many. But you have done it, you have made it, and now you're on the threshold, stepping through the door to your future. When you think about that future, what will it hold? How will having your high school diploma propel you forward? You now join the tens of thousands of APS alumni who have come before you for the past 150 years, adding your own names to a long list of legacies. What role are you going to play in the future of Atlanta, for yourselves, for your families, and for our collective community? I'm posing these rhetorical questions to you, and it's quite a lot to think about, because just as we remind our traditional age graduating scholars, you are the future graduates. And in turn, our futures are in your hands. So please think about those questions. Set some goals. Let your milestone moment tonight be your inspiration. That next big thing, you know you can do it, because you've already done this. Families, I know you're proud of these students, and I want to take the time to thank you for supporting them. Yes, students, let's give your loved ones a round of applause. Because you know that you it is an inspiration to be here tonight, and in just a few moments, you'll hear from some special guests, as well as my former Atlanta Board of Education colleague, Senator Jason Escobar. Thank you to those speakers, to the APS staff and event organizers, and to the resource partners who have joined us tonight. Graduates, yes, in less than 1 hour, that is your new title. I'm proud of you. Go out there, step across the threshold with your heads held high, your minds clear, and set upon your next goal and do great things. We're counting on you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I now have the pleasure of introducing two special guests. Although they are not here with us, they wanted the opportunity to celebrate with us. Georgia District 5 Congresswoman Nikema Williams and City of Atlanta 61st Mayor Andre Dickens.
Hello, graduates. I am Congresswoman Nikema Williams, and I have the distinct honor of representing Georgia's 5th Congressional District. It is truly touching to call everyone here a graduate of the Atlanta Public Schools Adult Education Program. I so wish that I could be there in person, but y'all, I'm in Washington, D.C., doing the work of the people, securing more resources for Atlanta and investments in Atlanta Public Schools so that we can prepare even more graduates who are ready to change the world. All of you carry on a proud legacy of Atlanta Public Schools graduates. You're joining the ranks of civil rights leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Atlanta mayors, including our current mayor, Andre Dickens, the Empress of Soul, Gladys Knight, and countless other luminaries, business executives, civic leaders, and so many more. You have the opportunity to write the next chapter of Atlanta and American history, and you're doing so in a pivotal moment of our country's history. We're living in a time where people are working to undo the progress that we've made in this country. We're living in a time where it is harder than ever for marginalized people to simply exist. But there is no group of people more qualified to meet this moment than you, the 2023 graduates of APS's Adult Education Program. With every adversity you faced and overcome, you've shown the world that you are a force to be reckoned with. You've proven that you will not only set goals, you will do what it takes to achieve them. And you do it because you know your why. You know why you get up every morning. You know why you go to work every day. You know why you go to school to educate yourself. And also, I also make sure that I know my why. It's to build a better world for my 7-year-old son, Carter, who also is an Atlanta Public School student. After today, you may have a new why, but never forget what it is. Never be deterred from living out loud and on purpose. It's the same standard that I hold for myself. For me, at one point, living out loud and on purpose meant telling people that I wasn't going to shorten my name for anyone else's comfort. When I first got started in politics, some people suggested that I should go by Nikki instead of Nikema to hide my real name in the hopes that voters wouldn't notice that they were electing a Black woman to represent them. Y'all, these people might have meant well, but they were literally asking me to erase part of my identity and change who I was in order to pursue my goals. I told them that I have nothing to hide and that I wasn't going to run away from my identity. Our identities are the most powerful thing that we have in this world. And now, years later, they can call me Congresswoman Nikema. It's a title that I take very seriously. I'm the first Black woman to serve my district in Congress, and I understand that I'm operating in a system that wasn't designed by or for people who look like me. But y'all, I'm determined to make sure that this system works for everyone, you and me. So as you tackle your next journey, keep being authentically you and never lose sight of your why. That's my challenge to you, today's graduates of the Atlanta Public Schools Adult Education Program. Stay focused on your why. Continue to be you. And I am so proud to call you co-conspirators for justice. You are fully equipped to turn every obstacle into opportunity. Congratulations once again, graduates, and keep making us proud.
Good evening. I'm Mayor Andre Dickens. I am pleased to join Atlanta Public Schools in congratulating the 2023 graduates of the Adult Education Center. You all have worked tirelessly in maintaining focus and determination. Great achievements require discipline, commitment, and courage. The fact that you worked hard and have earned your high school equivalency shows that you want more. Do not stop here. You must keep investing in yourself. Be proud of what you have accomplished and keep moving forward. I want to thank the APS staff for assisting these impressive graduates. I look forward to a brighter future for all of you. Thank you.
Mayor Dickens. We will now have the occasion by Ms. Shelley Goodrum.
Good evening. My name is Shelley Goodrum, proud K-12 Associate Superintendent, and it is my pleasure that I stand before you to congratulate the Adult Education Class of 2023 on their outstanding achievements. Our ceremony tonight will honor the accomplishments of these scholars, completing the high school equivalency in schools across the district and our city. And I am so happy to share in this occasion and to witness this outstanding milestone in your educational career. Mario Andretti summed it up when he said, "Desire is the key to motivation, but it is determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success that you seek." Students, you persevered. When things got tough, you pushed through. When naysayers said you couldn't do it, you believed in the power of yourself and you said, "Yes, I can." You have the right to be smart. You have the right to be brilliant. And you have the right to a second chance to accomplishing your goals. And tonight, you have the right to your diploma. But remember, graduation is not an endpoint, but a beginning. You are now equipped with the skills and knowledge to make a positive impact on our world. Use your education to make a difference in the life of others. We are here to honor you as you are now a part of a legacy of adult graduates that walk this same journey and use this moment as a catalyst to walk straight into their destiny. So congratulations again to each and every one of you, and I wish you nothing less than the desires of your heart. And family and friends, join me once again in recognizing the Atlanta Public Schools Adult Education Class of 2023.
Thank you, Ms. Goodrum. At this time, audience, I kindly ask that you join the Adult Education Class of 2023 in taking a moment of silence for one of our scholars, Ian Haggerty, who is no longer with us. The class of 2023 has draped a chair in his honor. Thank you. Each year, the Technical College System of Georgia hosts the Eagle Awards, which is for an exceptional adult children in literacy education. Every program nominates a student, and out of the 22 adult ed programs, 8 delegates are chosen as finalists. And our very own Daniel Lewis was a state finalist. He continues to serve as a delegate and advocate for our program, and we are very proud of him. Please welcome Daniel Lewis, adult education graduate and Eagle finalist.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I should say good night because so much good evening was said earlier. But I'm going to go ahead and say good evening. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good today? Good evening. I would first like to say that it has been an honor to serve as the 2023 Atlanta Public Schools Adult Education Eagles Delegate. As the Eagles Delegate and chosen as a state finalist, I had the opportunity to meet and share my story with so many people. I want to encourage all the graduates to share your story so that you can be an inspiration to others. Remember this moment, because any setbacks you may have going forward will let us know that you can always get through it. And one of my favorite things I like to say, I know a lot of things may not make sense now, but it will later. Once again, my name is Dan Lewis, and I'm an Eagle Delegate for Atlanta Public Schools. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Daniel. We will now have a musical selection by Sage May Lima Jeffries. As Sage makes her way, she is currently studying cello and voice at the Atlanta Music Project. And the piece she is playing this evening is the prelude of Bach's Cello Suite No. 1 in G major. know that is not an easy task. So we are so proud of you, Faith. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Next, I have the wonderful privilege of introducing our guest speaker for this evening. Jason Estevez is the Georgia State Senator for District 6 and is focused on tackling issues that impact our families, especially public education, healthcare, housing, and economic opportunities. He was sworn in on January the 9th, 2023, and served on the following Senate committees: Children and Families, Agriculture and Consumer Affairs, Finance, State and Local Governmental Operations, and Interstate Corporation. He is a former at-large representative and board chair of the Atlanta Public Schools Board of Education. In 2013, he became the first Latino elected to our school board in Georgia and focused his efforts on promoting equity and improving the financial outlook of the school system. And definitely not a stranger to the adult education. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Georgia State Senator Mr. Jason Estevez.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to celebrate with each and every one of you here this evening as we recognize and honor your commitment, your graduation here tonight. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Jason Estevez, a proud state senator from Senate District 6, which is northwest Atlanta. I have the honor of representing parts of Cobb and Fulton here in Atlanta. And while I've been called to serve in this capacity as state senator, I also serve in many other roles as a husband, as a father, as a lawyer, and as an advocate for education. But today, I am here as a supporter of each one of you, graduates of 2023. And I've been to a lot of graduations in my day. And I'll tell you, y'all a little bit tame. I walked in and I heard amens, I saw people crying, and y'all were just like, nice and tame. But this is a celebration. This is a celebration. So what I need each and every one of you in the crowd to do right now is stand up, and shout out your graduates. About 20 years ago, my sister graduated with her GED. And there was a whole bunch of amens and hallelujahs and tears. But we had this energy because we know how much perseverance, how much strength, and how much work she had to do and put in to get on the stage. So when I walked in and y'all were kind of tame, I was like, come on now. We need more than that. We need to celebrate these graduates. But at the same time, I think it's worthy for these graduates to celebrate the youth. So graduates, I want y'all to stand up and shout out your support system.
Shout out your parents.
Y'all, that was good. Yeah, that's good. That was shorter than them. That's good. I like that. That was good. That's good. Graduates, the dedication you have shown to your education has not gone unnoticed, and every person in this room is proud of what you have accomplished. And know that this accomplishment is more than just a piece of paper. This is a ticket. This is a ticket to your future. It's a ticket to your success. Y'all, this is a ticket to ensure that your dreams and your ambitions can come true. Education is a policy area I've dedicated myself to throughout my entire public service. As a former chair and representative on the Atlanta Public Schools Board of Education, I have seen firsthand the strength and effort it takes to obtain these diplomas. But I've also seen how not having this diploma can hold you back from accomplishing your dreams. I know, and I strongly believe, that education is the great equalizer. And this diploma signifies that you have received your education. This is a way to break chains of generational poverty and ensure that your family grows and continues to thrive. And I know that each one of you had different motivations and reasons to come back to school and graduate. Whether it was simply pride for obtaining your diploma, a desire to go to college, to receive a promotion at your job, or some other reason that only you or a loved one knows. It has driven you to this point in your life. But as Dr. Vidrum said, this is not it. This is not the final step. This is just the beginning. There is much work to be done for yourself, for your family, and for your community. And I saw the one person clap back there, but more people need to clap for doing work for your community. And I know that the next steps that you will take can be nerve-wracking. And for some of you, you may not even know what you want to do next. But know that you have the support of your loved ones, and you have the support of each and every person in this room. You have the support of Atlanta Public Schools. You have the support of the state of Georgia. We want you to win. I'll leave you with this quote from Kerry Washington, one of my favorite actresses, that she gave to the graduating class of George Washington University a few years back. She said, "Look back on the journey that brought you here. What moments challenged you most? When were you asked to step outside of your familiar territory in order to rise to the occasion of your potential? I want you to remember those moments because they will embolden you." Graduates of 2023, you already took that first step outside of your familiar territory and rose to the occasion of finishing and completing this step in your educational journey. Remember this moment and the courage that it took to get you here. You can and you will do anything you set your mind to. So congratulations. Thank you again for having me here this evening, and the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Senator Stacey Matthews. We thank you for just your presence here and those beautiful words of inspiration for our students. Now, the moment that you have been waiting for. All right. The presentation of this moment.
Kendra McNeil. Mr. Abdul Jamal. Mr. Daniel Lewis. Mr. Christopher Hill Jr. Ms. Eula Weiner. Ms. Sage May Lima Jeffries. Ms. Gala Sage Robinson. Ms. Latanya Love. Ms. Clara Lacoste. Ms. Harris Wiley. Ms. Mathieu Baker. Miata Baker. Ms. Maya Marie Lynch. Mr. Deontay Harris. Mr. Joshua White. Ms. Taylor Benjamin. Ms. Antique Fields. Mr. DiCarlo Cornell. Mr. Dontavius Blackwell. Ms. Krista Clay. Mr. Anthony Barksdale. Ms. Dora Holston. Ms. Aisha Gardner. Ms. Kaya Bunt. Mr. Zaire Gardner. Mr. Anthony Leandre Edwards. Mr. William Aguilar. Mr. Raniqua Crawford. Ms. Gail Petit Harmon. Ms. Annabelle Hope. Ms. Dacia Fountain. Ms. Grace Tagwala. Ms. Jaron Harris. Mr. Ezekiel Jackson. Ms. Michaela Delgado. Ms. Kylie Codwell. Ms. Jakia Long. Please put your hands together for the class of 2023. I would like to call Ms. McDonald. Please come to the podium to receive the diploma for your son, Ian Haggard.
Wow, this has truly been a special, special evening. And I just want to make some closing remarks and acknowledgments of this very special people. First of all, I want to thank again Senator John Estes for his wonderful speech this afternoon. I want to thank Congresswoman Nikema Williams, Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens, Superintendent Dr. Lisa Herring, I thank you, Atlanta board members and leadership, my wonderful Associate Superintendent Shelley Goodwin, Principal Yolanda Washington of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy, Principal Timothy Jones Best Academy, and the Office of Adult Education and TCSG. I believe they would like for them to stand. Please welcome Mr. Bobby Creech, Executive Director of Adult Education. I believe he's here. Thank you so much, Mr. Creech. Ms. Laura Lee Bernstein, Grant Program Support Coordinator in TCSG. Thank you so much, Ms. Bernstein. Shirley Peterson, Communication and Data Analyst for the Technical College System of Georgia. Thank you so much. So very appreciative. And most of all, our collaborative partners. Our collaborative partners do a lot for our students. They help support them in a lot of different ways. So I could not let this program close without mentioning them. And if you're here, please stand. CareSource, Chase Bank, Chris 180, the At Promise Centers, Urban League of Greater Atlanta, Educational Opportunity Center, Wellspring Women Academy. A wonderful staff. Thank you so much. Bright Bubbles Laundry Service. And are there any other partners here that I may have overlooked? Please stand so that we can recognize you. Are there any other partners here? Okay. So I will also also like to recognize two ladies who have really worked hard, Naomi Palmer and Deborah Tavares. They're my graduation coordinators. They have worked today. And they're back there somewhere. Miss Tavares and Miss Palmer, Miss Tavares, there she is. They have done an outstanding job, and I am very, very grateful to you. And last but not least, these are the people that make this program run. I want my staff, my administrative staff, and my teachers, if you are all in the room, I know you're still running around here, please let everyone see who you are. All the administrative staff and instructors, please raise your hand. They are absolutely the best. They are the best. They are the ones that the students see. They call them in the middle of the night, they go by houses. But they are wonderful, and I am so appreciative of them. So one thing I would like to say before I close, that graduates, I am so proud of you. Don't think of this as a small task. Don't think of this as a small task. This is just the beginning. My charge to you is to wake up each day with a heart of gratefulness. Always move in a positive spirit, because living mad or negative is just a waste of time and energy. Live a life of integrity. That's so very important. Be kind and supportive of others in their achievements, just like my parents and my sister are still here today supporting me. The next chapter of your story is yours to write. I would like to leave you with this quote by Oprah Winfrey. Take your integrity, your curiosity, your creativity, your gut, and the newfound education of yours and use it to make a difference. And remember, when you step out in love, you become someone else's hope. Congratulations. At this time, Joshua White will come forth for the turning of the tassel.